have that one friend somewhere that when you tell them that you have a CS degree or that you're a software engineer or that you're a programmer or anything like that, the next thing that they say is, "Oh, my TV is spoiled. Could you help me fix it?" Hello everyone, you're welcome back. My name is Adora. If this is your first time here, please make sure you subscribe. And today we'll be talking about something that I think is important really. I mean, we all have that one friend somewhere that when you tell them that you have a CS degree or that you're a software engineer or that you're a programmer or anything like that, the next thing that they say is, "Oh, my TV is spoiled. Could you help me fix it?" "Oh, you're a programmer. Please, could you help me check my iPod is not working?" "Oh, you know how to use Microsoft Excel. Please, I'm having problems doing something. Could you sort it out for me?" And that's not even close to what we do. So today and feel free to share this video with your non-tech friends because I feel like they're the ones that should actually see this more so that they understand what it is that you do as someone in tech that is coding, and they're not asking you to help them, I don't know, do Microsoft Word or Excel or, I don't know, fix their printer or fix their TV. And let's get right into the video. So, you're a software engineer, you're a programmer, you're a coder, whatever, you're building software, you're building an application. I'm gonna use a reference throughout this whole video so it makes sense. This thing actually happened to me. Everyone always has that one friend that wants to build the next Facebook, and they'll just come to you and drop this very mad bombshell. Like, this is your guy, so you can't even really do anything or say you don't really want to say too much, so the person doesn't really feel bad, but the person doesn't really understand. So there's that, I don't know, problem. But there was a time sorry. Okay, stop laughing. Okay. So there's a time where I had a friend that wanted to, do something, and then this person just came up and they're like, "Okay, I think we should do this. It's going to be amazing. Blah, 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 blah. XYZ idea. And it's going to be app-based. Kinikon, blah, blah, blah." And then, you just build the app once, and when we build it, that's it. We just start PR from there. And all you have to do is just build the app. Once you finish building the app, that's the end. And I'm like, hold up, nigga. Hold up, nigga. Hold up. Like, there's a lot more to this thing, though. There are a lot of our friends that think, and I've seen this tweet somewhere before, and God bless whoever posted it before. But a lot of people think that as a programmer or whatever, when you build the app, that's where it ends. But I think that's where your suffering actually begins. It's a whole different level of funny stuff, and I will be talking about it. So HTML was for basically defining like the structure of how each page is going to be. CSS made it fine, JavaScript made it interactive, and PHP was the backend. And now when you're building a web app, an application on the web, there are two sides to it. There's the front end and there's the back end, right? So the front end is basically what you see, what's on the header, what's on the home page. When you click on this button, what happens? My picture is here, the text is written here, and this one loads here, and then one animation pops up there. That's front end. Back end basically are the things that drive the websites that you don't see. And so basically, for example, I log in, you log in. We have different ways that we use Facebook. So we see different things. We have different friends. We have different ways that we interact with these friends. Our feeds are different. We post different things. We interact with different Facebook apps and all these things. And as you can see, when I log in and when you log in, we're not going to see the same dashboard. So the data and all of that stuff, how that works, happens on the back end. And then also coming back to the front end, there's like the JavaScript part of the whole thing where there's a JavaScript part of the whole thing where, okay, when I click on this button, I want this part to turn yellow, the interactivity, or when I just mouse over, I want this animation to jump at me, stuff like that. And in the early days, I mean, that was pretty much all you could do at that time. So you had these programmers building this software. I mean, that's what they're doing. They come to the office, they build the software. Now you're saying, the app is done now. Isn't their work done? It is not done. It is not even close to done. Because as time passes and as things evolve, you need to make changes. And in my opinion, maintaining software is the most expensive part of the entire thing. When you look at, even initially in the beginning, when you start building our stuff, you start thinking, okay, we don't know if this is going to work yet. So we're trying to build out this MVP. We're trying to create this proof of concept. Let's see how far this app actually goes. But at the same time, you're thinking you might be, thinking about scaling. Yeah, so right now, let's build an app that, I don't know, 5,000 people can use without any problem. And then along the line, you're like, whoa, we're getting like 15,000 users. What do we do? And then you have to do things that would accommodate that. And at that time, so you have just like one web app where everything is in and it's just like one bundle and then it goes. But then along the line, right, you become like, okay, this is on the web. Mobile is a thing now. We need to have mobile apps. And you're like, oh, the server-side code is tied to this. And then these same software engineers build the API, which is the back end that can now communicate with the front end website. So they build that. They build the API that can communicate with the website, the front end of the website. Then this API is also supposed to communicate with the mobile app that a different set of software engineers are going to build. And this is just in building. We haven't even started talking about, okay, so a lot of users start using this app and then you have to, scale because you need to be able to allow like a lot of users without anything happening or any weird thing going on. But there's some times when users could actually use your app in the way that you didn't even expect them to use it, and then some things break and then you get feedback and then you have to go fix. And then somewhere along the line, test-driven development was introduced. You have to write another bunch of code to ensure that the code you wrote initially for the actual software works like it's supposed to work. Isn't that just amazing? And then in doing that, we haven't even talked about adding features. So Facebook now has stories, right? That had to be added somehow. So you had to code that on the front end, you had to code that on the back end, you had to also do that on the mobile app. And don't get me started on designing the actual product. And now when I'm talking design, I don't mean UI design. I mean like, the architecture of what this app is supposed to be like. You don't want me to get started on that. Thinking about all these things. So you have to worry about building the app and then, not worry, but you have to think about building the app, adding features to the app eventually, maintaining what's built, what you have currently not working, and then you having to, before TDD came into the picture, and then you having to fix stuff along the way, which sometimes could reintroduce more problems. And it's just like a whole cycle of stuff that are going on. So we as software engineers, we don't just sit down, right? And spend our whole lives on Twitter and just do trash. We get stuff done, right? We're building applications, we're maintaining apps that already exist. We're trying to build out new features and applications, build out some more applications, and all of these other bunch of stuff. So the fact that someone is a coder, the fact that someone is a programmer, doesn't mean that the person can fix your microwave, fix your TV, fix your printer. That doesn't happen. Please, it doesn't happen. We build software. That's exactly what we want to do. Yeah, or let's just talk about Facebook.com in itself. So Facebook has the web app, Facebook has the mobile app. In the web app, Facebook has the normal thing that they offer in terms of, being able to post feeds, post pictures, like, comment, share. Then you have the Facebook developer side, you have like dashboard, you have analytics, you have ads. Don't you forget that you have ads. And the kind of ads that you see depends on your interactions with stuff on the internet. So it's like a whole bunch of stuff that goes on that a lot of people don't even see. And it's important to know that when you build software and you don't even finish. I wanted to say and you finish, but I mean I don't even think any you don't finish. Why you finish it too? Are you God? I think I've said everything I want to say, and I've sort of helped you understand that what software engineers actually do. I hope that I have. We build software and there's a lot of things behind the scenes that you don't see. For example, you don't see the back end, but it doesn't mean that that code base, what's happening there, is not giving a bunch of different engineers a headache, right? Even some things in the front end, you just see how it looks, but you really don't know how much energy has been put into making it look like that. So you're not drawing stuff on paper, you're actually writing these things down. So I think it would be nice to, show empathy to your friends that are in this field and sometimes understand what they're going through and stop asking them to help you fix your phone when it's not working, fix your printer. So I hope you liked this video. Thank you for watching it. Please, if you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so the next time I post a video, you'll see it first. Bye-bye.